Libra, I am seeing a lot of nostalgia, all right, and having epiphanies and welcoming a new type of energy coming up in your spiritual check-in, all right, for upcoming energies, guys. So let's get into it. If you want personal reading, do check out my stand store. Message me for any questions if you have, and claim it down below. Let me know how it resonates. I love to hear from you guys. All right, I cycle through the zodiac all month. So let's see. I have a period of being faithful, and I do feel like now this is there, but this feels stronger. Reminiscing, fighting patterns, fighting addictions, fighting, it is Venus and Mars energy is coming up. This may be about love for a lot of you, or an emotional feminine masculine dynamic that you have in your life. So I feel like overall, you have to trust in fate. Trust, I feel like you might have tried to believe in something, but now it's almost like you're noticing patterns. You may be reminiscing. And I see you guys headed for some type of epiphany, a breakthrough, okay? A eureka moment, all right? Deep research, learning from the past, things of that nature. And then escapism, breaking free from a cage, freedom of speech, letting it all out there, all right? So that's good. And it may have to do with some type of true love in your life, soulmate connection, telepathic connection. Love is on the way, but I feel like you are really examining a love dynamic. Like you're really going to be reflecting, and there is a lot of letting go energy, okay? And trusting in fate that is showing up in your reading so far. So I see you guys headed for a new life, all right? A fresh take on life, whatever it is, whether you guys are, I don't see that much mending. I do see a lot of like surrender, and even with fate, whether you want to, this does feel love heavy, guys. Whether you want to reconcile with this dynamic or move forward, all right? This is about letting go and living your life, and welcoming new energy, okay? You have deep knowing. Trust your intuition. Whatever it's telling you, there is something here they're trying to get your attention on, okay? So even if you have to pause and surrender for a little bit, there has to be some type of knowing, gut feeling that they're trying to get your attention, and you have happy, happy, which is pretty self explanatory. Trust that you're going to be happy. Invite new energy in. There is something here where the why card feels very strong, okay? And this is about knowing your why, whether it's in love, career, or any other message, in your life. This is like, no, why are you doing this? If you guys are really examining a love relationship, examining the past, figuring out your why may help you, all right, in some regard, because I see yin, which is all about receiving, okay, being the feminine energy, letting, being open to people taking care of you, being open to people taking charge, all right? It's or just waiting patiently and trusting in your intuition for something, in case it's not about love, that could be about something else. But this Y card feels very strong. But then I have not for you and fate. All right. So now, some of you, after reflecting, maybe like something is not for you. I even have all that glitters is not gold card here. After a period of reflecting, it may be like you're trusting in new life, you're trusting in a happy energy, but you're in a period right now where it's like letting go. It's like realizing, like, okay, why am I doing this? You know what I mean? Maybe some of you need to be in the feminine energy, in the yin, to receiving. Maybe you're not receiving enough. And you're just like, you know what? All that glitters is not gold. This is not what it cracked out to be. You may be facing this and trying to really, think about it. And as a collective, where you take that, whether you need more, whether, you need less, maybe you want to be in yang energy where you're outputting, you're going after things, that is going to be a little different. But there's something about fate and accepting things that you cannot change, and accepting certain things that just have to, I got roll with the punches, just let it flow, and welcome all this happy energy that's coming toward you. There is some type of breakthrough that happens from all this introspection, but some of you may be facing things, okay? I do see breakups and separations, and I also have forgiveness here. All right. So this can go, either way, depending on your situation. All right. I did post love readings last week. You can take a look there, but this is like spiritual kind of check-in. So, and the tea leaf reading, I have financial pinch wanted to fly out. Okay, some of you may be worried about your finances, but I do see protection from a friend or someone who cares about you. All right, and someone is going out of your life, the end of a situation. Some of you may be, trying to welcome new energy, or something's not cracked out all it's cracked out to be. But the most difficult part of a situation is over. Yes, you have all this beautiful energy. So trust your intuition and know that happiness is on the way. And look, sunrise, okay? New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. It's all over your reading, Libra. And I have success, okay? Now, as far as health, some of you may be sad. You may have a period of ill health or have just overcome it, all right? With this kind of energy, it could be minor, it could be, you're all going to have different stories there wanted to come out. But I do see recognition and rewards for your hard work, whether that's just getting up and going to work every day even when you're not feeling well. It could be like blessings because you will receive a gift. It's like whether this is literal like promotion or someone helping you out, or like the universe sending you blessings because they're acknowledging everything you've gone through. You know what I mean? With all this happy kind of energy, is like something good is coming your way as a result. All right. So let's check our tarot. We're using the 8-bit tarot here. This is a Game Boy tarot. Spirit, talk to me. What else for Libra? We have all these fresh starts. Success is coming. Welcoming, happy. And I just got the download, Libra. Make the most of what you have. Okay. With this energy, because this is good. Spirit, talk to me. Even if you are letting go of something or acknowledging something, or maybe, you know, seeing all the fine print. 5 of Swords. Okay, so we have that could be petty fights, competition. I do see some gaslighting and lies. This maybe, for some of you breaking up or in tough situations, stuff that you've overcome. Someone may not have been honest with you. Toxic pattern with the Devil card energy. Okay. And then I see 3 of Cups. So some of you, this a third party energy is coming out, interference, gossip. It doesn't always have to be in love. It could, again, it could be in anything, but there is some type of toxic energy with like people, all right, that you may be dealing with. And I see 10 of Pentacles though. So we have celebration. Let me see. 6 of Swords. Some of you may be moving, you may be traveling. All right. I have the Lovers card here. All right, making a choice in something. And Queen of Cups. Whatever it is, see, this is that happiness they're coming, because you have this toxic energy. Then I see the 3 of Cups, okay? And then we have the Queen of Cups, good for love, emotion, trusting your intuition, and the Lovers, love and healing. It could be new love coming in or something getting better down the line, okay? But for now, some of you may be moving past obstacles. You may be literally moving with the 6 of Swords, okay? Traveling or healing. In the meantime, leaving it up to fate, being like, okay, this toxic energy no good for me. This is not glitter, this is not what it cracked out to be. I need to go chase my happiness. That is really what is coming out here. And there's the Chariot. We have more travel, more moving, focusing on victory and success. Okay. So, and that is all over your reading too. And the Hermit. Yeah, there's your reflection and there is your victory. All right. So that is the energy check-in for the next few weeks or so upcoming, where you guys are. All right. So I hope those messages help, Libra. Love and light. Okay.